keeps the legends revolving.
Welcome to the IzzyVerse, where the panels break and the stories burst. First appearance, history made, slab it, grade it, immortal past. The IzzyVerse, canon forged in a universe cursed. From golden to modern, the story survives through the bleed of the page. It stays alive. Flip that spec, pumping dumb dreams. Holy Grail whispers, tear at the seams. Market spikes in the rumor mill's breath. Crossovers ink the line of death. Footnotes trace the collector's code. White pages pure in a mylar hold. Investment grade, sealed in a tomb, but the panels still scream, they boom. Back issue fire, collector's sin. Every variant cover pulls you back in. Welcome to the IzzyVerse, where the panels break and the stories burst. First appearance, history made, slab it, grade it, immortal past. IzzyVerse, canon forged in a universe cursed. From golden to modern, the story survives through the bleed of the page. It stays alive. Flip it, press it, spec it, grade it. Canon's eternal, you can't escape it. KSU, arcade eternal, bleed through you. Welcome to the IzzyVerse, where the panels break and the stories burst. First appearance, history made, slab it, grade it, immortal past. IzzyVerse, canon forged in a universe cursed. From golden to modern, the story survives through the bleed of the page. It stays alive. Flip it, press it, spec it, grade it. Canon's eternal, you can't escape it. KSU, arcade eternal, bleed through you. Welcome to the IzzyVerse, where the panels break and the stories burst. First appearance, history made, slab it, grade it, immortal. Welcome to the IzzyVerse, canon forged in a universe cursed. From golden to modern, the story survives through the bleed of the page. It stays alive. It's more than a run. It's the crossover you can't outrun. The IzzyVerse lives on. The IzzyVerse lives on.
What's up?
Hi,
We're back.
we are back.
Took a little break last week. It was a tremendous time away, to say the least. And my head wasn't in the show, guys. I'm sorry. We couldn't do the show last week. It was just I talked to Cliff and everything, and I was just like, it was a very, very stressful couple of days I was dealing with. If you know, you know. If you don't know, don't worry about it. Everything's good now. But I'm happy to say we have a great show. We got a lot of stuff that we need to cover. I mean, there's a lot to talk about today, right? But before we even start talking about everything, we got to say what's up to the people in the chat, starting with Las Cruces. Hello from Nuevo Mexico. That's my man. I get it. And we got Garf140. Hello, chat.
Lorena.
Okay, all right. Congratulations to Garf on the win today. And what's going on? JSS Brooklyn is also in the house.
JSS.
80s guy, what's up, 80s guy? I have comic issues. How are you all? We're doing great. We're doing fantastic. Let's see here. Thanks, Cliff. Told me so excited to get those covers. Ooh, what's going on there? Ooh.
Lorena won Legion of Comics afternoon thing today for DC Day. So she's getting a fabulous prize package.
That is cool. I did see DC Day. I was kind of like in and out, so that was something there. So that's that. We got DPH in the house using that 33 months. Wow, he's celebrating 33 months. My boy Papa Willie is in a bad spot right now.
He's in the hospital. There's an infection. There's an infection around his heart. He's on muscle relaxers that don't allow him to move. He's on 4 antibiotics right now. Yeah. So keep Matthew, aka Papa Wheelie, in your thoughts and prayers, everybody.
Absolutely.
Please.
That's my boy Matthew. There's a love-hate relationship with Matthew, but he hates everybody equally, and that's the beauty of it all.
And with love.
So yes, he definitely is supportive of the channel. So we send him our love. Like, in all seriousness, we send him our love. So today we are going to be doing a duck race because we were supposed to do it last week.
That's right.
But before we even get to the duck race, we still have more books to add to the duck race.
So, Izzy.
Yes, we got some more. All right, and you can see they're right here. They're right there. The way it works is really simple. If you are a channel member, you're already in the duck race. So awesome. If you are not a channel member and you have not left a super chat in the last 30 days, you could get yourself into the duck race to win all the books. And there are a lot of books. So I'll show it to you guys in a minute. But the way it works is if you leave a super chat of any size, you get to pick one of the 4 icons in the wheel. There's a Wonder Woman icon. There's a Batman Superman icon. There's a Spider-Man icon. And there is a Surfer icon. Okay. And there goes Cliff with that very first one. But Cliff, what are you picking?
I'm going to pick, this is, you know what? That's Superman Batman icon.
Oh, I think you're going to like the Superman Batman icon. I honestly do believe you're going to like that one. You ready for it?
I'm ready.
And it is a Silver Age book.
Hey.
World's Finest 159. Look at that. Featuring 2 fabulous villains in the Cape and Cowl's Crook, anti-Superman and anti-Batman. That would be, let's see here, which one is it? It's this book. Look at that. You picked the Silver Age book. Look at that.
I love it. Oh, JSS just donated.
JSS just did his thing. JSS, you know how this works. You got to let me know which icon you want next. We still got some in here. We got the Wonder Woman, we got the Spider-Man, we got the Surfer icon. And of course, once we get all 4, we get the 5th one, you get the central one, which is the big one. All right, so that's how that works. Daniel Carpenter, I'm so excited. I'm going to be able to send you a book pretty soon, Daniel. And I know Daniel is a channel member. Oh, JSS went with the Surfer. So let's take a look at what's in the Surfer. It's a Godzilla Infinity War Roar #1, the David Marquez foily goodness. Look at that foil. It's a nice one.
Oh, goodness, for sure. Actually, I love that Surfer is foiled out. It's really
Surfer. I saw this and I was like, damn, this is good. So you got that one. So we got 2 in the pack. So we got that. We got Comic Cap Collectibles is in the house as well. What's going on, Rich? All right.
Rich.
So we already got 2 in. We gotta do 3 more. So we'll do that. But let's go ahead and show off what we got so far. All right, because I want to go ahead and do that right now. So let me just go ahead and let's hide this for a minute. And we'll make myself a little big this time. Let's see. Not like that. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Who just donated? We got another one. He picked the Wonder Woman. All right, let's go back here. Let's go back.
Wonder Woman, yes.
Pick the Wonder Woman. And that was Garth Wong 40. All right. And
80s guy also.
And we got Absolute Batman number 16. That would be the beautiful Wonder Woman Batman showdown. Okay. All right. And 80s guys did $5 as well.
Yes.
Oh, I think that's the last one, right? The last of the bunch. So we got to pick that spider logo.
Yep.
And it's going to be an Amazing Spider-Man 21, a DNA.
Nakayama, baby. I love it.
All right. So now we just need 1 more. Once we get the 1 more, we're going to get the big one. That's the last one in the pack. So we got the 1 more left, and it's the big pack. Always, the last one's always the big one of the pack. All right. Let's get back to what I was going to show you guys already. So already included everything that you saw there. Plus, we got a DCKO preview. So that's been included. You're going to get another Godzilla foilie. Look at that Godzilla foilie. You can hardly even see it with the lighting. But it's a beautiful foilie. All right, that's included. We got Batman Arkham N featuring... Is this Kid Joker in the cover? I think it's Kid Joker now.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. No,
Joker. No, God, no.
We got Amazing Spider-Man, Amazing Visions featuring Lee Bermejo, Punisher.
Lee Bermejo.
This is one of my favorites. It's the Clayton Crane Ghost Rider. Look at that.
Lovely, lovely.
Good stuff. We got another foilie. Look at that. It's in their pack now. Noah foilie. Number 1. Free comic book day Avatar. I don't think it's gonna make 2 billion this year. I don't think it's gonna hit the 2 billion, Cliff.
Didn't it?
It didn't hit it. It's not even at 1.5.
I feel like it's pretty high.
No, but it passed the billion, but it's not even at 1.5. I think it's last at 1.3.
Oh damn!
Yeah. Amazing Spider-Man 100, the Pablo Rivera cover. That's a nice cover. I really like the simplicity of it.
All right, it's at 1.4.
Yeah, it's at 1.4. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna hit 2 bill. Infernal Hulk issue number 2, Nullify.
Yay.
Look at that thing.
People love that.
That's a great cover. We got the N 2099 issue number 1. That's been added. But wait, there's more. There's Detective Comics Annual number 2, 1989. The original Batman versus Bigots.
The original, yes.
The original. And we have Incredible Hulk 372 Classic Dale Nino. This is where the Hulk split, and it leads to the story that leads us to the Smart Hulk. So that's a cool one. And then as far as our biggie books go, because we do have some big books in it, we have an Eom Poison Ivy.
Oh.
Sexy. We got a John Jang exclusive Punisher.
Okay. All right. I recognize that from Top Comic Tom.
We got the Transformers Ivan Thao hip hop variant, they call it, with Blaster.
Yes.
That's a big time collectibles.
It's a thing. It's a whole thing.
And then we have a sign, Road Sosomaki. Look at that. Art book.
Sosomika.
With her signature of certificate of authenticity. That's all been added, as well as the books here. We just need 1 more super chat to get the big one in. And once we get it, you're gonna love. I think you're gonna like the last part. Okay, so everything's been added to it. let's go ahead and start talking about headlines. It's time for the headlines because we got a big show planned out for you guys. So let's get this started with the headlines. Oh, that was the wrong one. All right, so our headlines for today starts off really interesting because this news kind of just broke out, right? And it broke out. Look at you, Cliff. Had to finish it off, right? You couldn't just wait till the headlines was over, right? You just had to do that.
Actually, I can wait.
I'm gonna make you wait. I'm gonna make you wait. But we get another super chat, that'd be great too. But I'll definitely let you guys know what it is. All right. Yeah, it is a lot of hot covers. This is a short box come with this, dude. I don't know. It's like it becomes a very heavy box. So that's that. All right. So the big news that come out of Hollywood is we finally have a new CEO for Disney, and his name is Josh D'Amaro, I believe, and apparently there's a split. They're doing the split thing with this again, right? Josh D'Amaro and Dana Walden. What does it mean for Marvel Comics? So here's the article summary here, and this is from Bleeding Cool. All right, Josh D'Amaro is going to be the new CEO at Disney Studios, meaning the deeper integration of Marvel Comics into the Disney digital strategy. Dana Walden may push Marvel Comics as an IP farm for new Disney series, which I'm not a big fan of that. Webtoon partnership and Marvel Comics embracing more digital-first, data-driven publishing and engagement. Yeah, that's kind of was in the writing was on the wall for that kind of stuff. And expect Marvel stories to be shaped by streaming metrics and franchise synergy under new Disney leadership. What are your thoughts?
Well, we all know how I feel about corporations and corporate strategies.
Hey, White Tiger. Well, this was bound to happen, right? Iger was leaving sooner or later. He was always planning on leaving.
I know.
But the real question for me will always be the same. How will this affect Marvel Comics? Not Marvel Studios, because Marvel Studios was got to be their biggest IP. It's gotta be. It's bigger than the damn mouse at this point for the amount of money it makes. But
I would gander. I would take a gander at that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the mouse in itself is like, okay, you want to take over? You take over. Ooh, ooh. All right. So some AI algorithm will run Marvel, huh? Maybe. Woo, to change an evil. What does this mean, man?
I don't know what it means. Every time we get news like this, I just cringe and just hope it's gonna be okay. That's all I got left.
What,
you know?
Okay, so what? So Chapek pretty much took Marvel Studios and put it down the drain. That was a Chapek thing, right? What happened there? Now, I will admit, Wonder Man has been really good. As we both spoke, we haven't fully finished it, but I've seen a lot of episodes. I'm only I just need 2 more episodes. I've enjoyed it a lot, and I think it's a good pick. But honestly, look at Cliff had to turn off his camera. That's how bad it is for him. Honestly, I think only time will tell. But I want Marvel Comics to succeed. And that's my whole thing about it. So, Cliff, I don't know if you're still present.
I have a small emergency. I'll be right back.
Okay, no problem. All right. So, chat, you guys let me know what's going on here. Let me just put him first, hide him up for a second. When he comes out, we'll do that. So yeah, Cliff's reaction says it all. It does, man. I'm not a fan of corporate takeovers, but at the same time, this was bound to happen. This was always going to happen. Sooner or later, Iger was going to leave, and that was going to be the point there. So, in my estimation, it's something, but it was bound to happen. So that's the news with that. Now, Cliff is going to be out for a little bit. So let's go on to our next topic of discussion here. And this was, you know what? I'm going to go to this one here because I think this one is a better one. So, oh, you're back. You're back, baby. Everything okay?
It's okay now.
Okay, good. All right. I just moved on to the next subject. And that is Dynamite and Coffin Comics sign a co-publishing deal that will reprint classic Chaos titles starring Evil Ernie.
Not Lady Death, Evil Ernie.
Oh, there'll be some Lady Death sooner or later.
Okay.
All right, but they're reprinting.
Okay.
Evil Ernie comic books are kind of hard to come across. Like, if you want to get the original books, they're kind of hard. But this to me means they're going to probably be doing some, graphic titles. We'll probably get Evil Ernie. But what does that mean for Coffin Comics? Is Coffin Comics going to be done, or is it going to be an actual co-publishing situation? They always start like that.
To stay alive, I'm going to say co-publishing.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to try and stay in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Diamond Comics, anybody?
Yeah. Well, they are planning to do Kickstarters for Lady Death, Purgatory, Chastity, and the rest of the Coffin universe.
Okay.
So that's going to be cool. You'll get some reprints, some posters, some t-shirts, some merch, some trading card sets. I like it. I think it's cool. Brian Pollard, I see him all the time in the show, in the cons. So he's someone that you see quite frequently over here in New York. So not bad.
I'm digging to the bottom of my soul for optimism.
Are you not a big fan of the whole Dynamite thing?
Vampirella!
How about Evil Ernie? Do you like Evil Ernie? The man is back, Evil Ernie. All right.
Thank you, Empathetic Collection. Somebody has to jump in here with some excitement. I mean, at least Evil Ernie gave us Evil Ernie #1 gave us Lady Death, right?
That is correct. That's where Lady Death comes from. She debuted in an Evil Ernie comic book. So
excellent.
And Lady Death she's been around. She's still hanging around doing her thing. Right? All right. So let's get off with that one now. So I could close this one. And I think I'm going to show you the next one. I think this is something that's very interesting to me. And the fourth quarter has been revealed. And the winner for the fourth quarter in 2025, with 32.6% of the market share, is DC Comics.
Oh, well, I don't feel like that's a surprise to just about anybody.
Number 2, Marvel at 29.6%. Image came in 12.2%. IDW plus Top Shelf Productions came in 4%, followed by Dark Horse, Boom Studios, Dynamite. Interesting enough, Viz Media came in 2.1, Oni Press came in 1.0, and then Kodashi Comics at 1.2, and then the remainder was 9.3. What I find interesting is Marvel needs to step things up, man. They're losing this battle that they've usually held for years. And now we have a situation, DC's on top, and that's largely because of the Absolute Universe, the All-In initiative. I think DCKO has been doing some really cool things, especially this week, with coming up with the battles, the boss battles books that are out there. That's coming out this week, I think. And Marvel, what has Marvel given us that really stood the test of time?
From last year?
From this last quarter.
I mean, the Ultimate stuff has been very good. And that's about it. And that's probably the reason it even stayed around 29%. Because I'll be honest with you, I feel like if it weren't for that stuff, it might be worse.
But then what's going to happen through the first quarter? Like, you got Daredevils coming out this quarter. You got the Iron Man series has a good starting point. So that's pretty good.
But I mean, is anybody even talking about it? Exactly.
You got some banger covers, though.
It's out. Agent May, it's her first cover on one of the covers.
Yep.
Woo. Yeah. Noticed it didn't show. I noticed it did not make any appearance.
Well,
on
Agent
anything
May.
else.
How old is Agent May after all these years? That's a character from Agents of Shield.
Yep.
From a forgotten series, a series that Marvel wants to forget about. Let's be honest.
I don't know. I don't know what Marvel wants from day to day.
So you bring her into the spotlight now after all these years?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Homegirl is under many a contract, so we don't know. We don't know. Maybe they're like, I think we're going to grab her and Daisy and go to town with them.
Well, there you have it. That's that information there. DC's on top once again for the fourth quarter.
And again, Image enjoying a nice percentage of the market.
Well, Image does have some good books. I find it interesting that Boom has dropped to 6, where you have IDW ahead of it as well as Dark Horse. That's I think is something. That's saying something about it, Boom where it's at right now.
But Boom has never had anything to worry about because Boom has always been home to the underdog. Boom has always been home to people who can make a living selling 10 or 12,000 copies an issue of their book.
Okay.
So they're not worried about it. They're not a public traded company, So they can do small numbers and still enjoy successes. Yeah. Where others working for DC or Marvel, you got to write 6 freaking books a month to stay on top of it.
Well, with IDW, you got the Turtle books and Sonic. That's probably helping it maintain its
of
value,
course, yeah,
right. Dark Horse Comics still has some IP attached to it. There are some Star Wars comics comes out from Dark Horse still, and then Dynamite is Dynamite.
Dynamite is Dynamite, but Boom has got James Tinian's Win. They got Power Rangers, Then they got all sorts of. They got Hello Darkness. They got Something That's Killing Children. They got Armory Wars. These are all things. They got Jim Henson properties. These are things that people still show interest in and talk about. So I feel like they're just fine. And they got Hellraiser coming. They
That's
are
big. That's gonna be big.
That is going to be big. So I do not feel like they are too worried. It's the home. It's currently the home that Something That Is Killing the Children built. I feel like they're doing all right.
All right.
And Berserker. And they got freaking Keanu Reeves, man. They doing okay. They are doing okay.
All right. Let's go to our last headline for the day. And that is Marvel gives you plenty of variant covers for Robert Downey Jr. to sign. It's going to be Doom month. Now, the information here doesn't really share when they're going to be revealed, but they're going to be doing a lot of Doom homages. So let's take a look at a few of them. Amazing Spider-Man 24.
Okay, all right.
That's not bad. That's pretty good.
And you know what? I mean, I do like the rip.
Mm-hmm. All right. This one I'm not a big fan of. The Captain America 8. Why is he wearing the costume underneath?
I mean, maybe he's undercover as a Doombot. Also, it's just, first of all, I do love me some Ken Lashley.
It's Ken Lashley, so I'm
gonna give it a point for Ken.
Okay.
Also, Captain America's current storyline, dealing directly with the fallout of Doom, is also pretty good. So I'm gonna give it 2 points just on that. And I'm just going to hope it's actually very good. I'm going to hope it all makes sense.
All right. So that's Captain America 8. This is What If
Doom with a thing.
Yeah.
And what if is the other one? What if Doom were Cyclops? No, it's a Cyclops homage.
That is actually Cyclops #2 Doom homage. Yep, by Dave Johnson. So it's the What If's the issue. That was the old What If issue. What if Dr. Doom had become the Thing? And the homage is going to be the Cyclops issue #2. So they flipped it by Dave Johnson.
I was like, I'm very interested in what if Dr. Doom become the Thing. I think it'd be cool if they played with the origin one more time. But he got hit with cosmic rays, turning him into the Thing, and just came back more pissed than ever. Yeah.
All right. Let's see our next one. Our next one is an homage to Ultimate Fantastic Four issue #12, featuring Inferno Hulk.
Unnecessary. Also, it's not very homagey,
It's not. They seem very different from each other.
Yeah,
he was holding a Doom helmet.
This homage looks like ChatGPT came up with it.
Well, it's Nick Klein, I think. No, it's Skyan or Scan.
Scan. Yeah, that's not a great name. It's not a great name to have.
Scan.
Yeah, not in this day and age. Not what, right. Especially. Yeah.
Oh, no, here's a null number 3.
Yeah. All right. I love the Marvel Team-Up cover. Personally, again, this is homage-ish.
It is, and it's from David Parador.
Honestly, I would have loved to have seen this take it to the next level with a nullified Doom in the center, and then nullified Avengers kneeling around him. I think that would have been hot.
Okay, all right.
Do you agree? Or I don't know.
But I do like the floating heads.
It's fine, but it takes away from what it should be.
Yeah, it's very different.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't like hint homage. I like a fine homage.
Mark Spector, Moon Knight number 2.
Back to a hint.
Yeah, it's
not even very good. Declan, and by the way, Declan Shaving, I love you, but you've done better, baby. You've done better.
Yeah, this one, you see, this is where you want to be able to utilize your ink strokes a little bit more, because come on, man, that other one is a John Byrne. I believe it's John Byrne. Mm-hmm. If not, but you got some Kirby Crackle. You got the and the other one's just like no.
It's not bringing,
even a good looking Moon Knight.
It's not bringing A game. It's not bringing D game. It's It feels like it's not bringing any game.
No. Here's what I like. But why does Punisher have a Doom logo on his chest?
Okay, but at least that's funny. At least there's some humor in it for me.
Mark is here for the F game. I don't know which F game you're talking about. I like it. It's not bad.
I like it. I don't love it, but I like it.
This is a true homage.
Yes, very true.
This is a true homage. Sorcerer Supreme 4. This is the Pablo Sequeira.
And I love that she's in the old school green outfit.
The green outfit, yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm just trying to imagine her walking around with that thing in for real life. Okay. Fantastic Four versus X-Men. We got Wade Wilson, Deadpool issue number 2 by Ian Churchill. Mm-hmm. That's a good homage.
That's a great homage. And also,
Thanos and Magneto.
I feel like I haven't seen Ian Churchill in a while, so it's good to see him.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one. Oh, this is a good one. This is definitely X-Men 27, Todd Knock.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That is definitely good. I like this one.
Good. And Todd always brings like a comic book flavor.
Yeah, he's old school in that style. Enter Doom. You got Inglorious X-Force, Geraldo Sandoval.
Yeah. Again, like the correct flavor of homage.
It is, but at the same time, it is an
homage.
It's not like the other one.
But it's heavily evocative. Okay. Unlike Moon Knight, which isn't even evocative, it's just nothing.
It's hot garbage.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this one. Oh.
Wow. And that's what's her name, right? That's Malice.
Mike Aldred. That's nice. That's a cool one. Yeah. But you know what I like? I like that Reed is holding Doom in the image. Yeah. It might be a little hard to see. Let me just zoom in just a little bit. That way you can see what I'm talking about. So if you look, you can see Doom right there. That's pretty cool. That's clever.
Yeah.
All right. We got
the beautiful
Green homaging his own image from a year ago.
Yeah. I love it. And it's Sanford Green over Sanford Green. I love it.
Yeah, he's doing his own thing. All right.
It's beautiful. I think I like it more than the original Doom one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Venom 255.
This is just funny to me.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a very good homage to Dazzler.
Yep, it's definitely a good. I like this one a lot. It's a really fun one. Right. We got Uncanny X-Men 25 with Pete Woods doing the classic Iron Man issue 150.
I like it. I approve.
It's the same. It's definitely an homage.
Yeah, it's good. You did nice job, Pete Woods. Nice job.
Mm-hmm. The Mortal Thor doing an homage to Amazing Spider-Man 61. Wow, that book's not that old.
No, it's not. But it's a good looking cover.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna like this one.
I love this one. Hello, Storm.
Torrin Clark did a great homage here.
And I do love me some Torrin Clark, so I'm all in.
Mm-hmm. That is good. Like, oh yeah, it's my turn. I'm gonna knock you out, dude. Mm-hmm. We got Magic and Colossus. Okay.
Yeah. Oh wow.
It doesn't feel as much of a reflection though. But yes,
but it definitely. It is delivering on the homage.
Mm-hmm. I like the image of Magic up here in the corner box.
Corner box, Juliana.
Yeah. We got a Black Cat homage with Squirrel Girl homaging.
Is that a bunch of cats wheeling Doom? That's a bunch of cats wheeling Doom off. I love it.
Yep, instead of squirrels. Okay. We got Avengers 236 homaging 247.
Yep,
that's an homage. That's definitely an homage.
Definitely.
This land is mine, Corey Smith. Mike McCone. Wow, that's a name I haven't seen in a long time.
I love Mike McCone. Bow before doom.
I like it.
I do.
I definitely like this. Mm-hmm. All right, so there you have it. Those are the. Let's turn this off for a second here. Remove this one. We don't need that anymore. Ooh, we don't need that one anymore. Okay, we're back to normal. All right, those are your headlines for today. So you ready to see what's the final book in the pack?
Of course.
The final book is not a book.
Oh.
It's a set of books.
Ooh!
It's the IDW Comic Training Pack, the New York Comic Con exclusive. This is the Whatnot exclusive pack by Carnivore Comics and Comic Exposure. You get 3 comic books in this pack. There's chase foils, there's signed remarks, there's copies, and more. All of them are variants. That's part of this pack. So,
and how many in the pack? Three comics in the pack.
3 comics in the pack. Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
3 comics in the pack. So they're all there. That completes the set. Now here's the thing. I'm gonna include one more book. It's gonna be one more book. Now, the way you get this one book, which is right here, is you have to be a channel member. So if you are a channel member, you are already included in this pack to get this last book. This book is pretty. People want this book, but more importantly, what you're gonna get with this book. That's gonna be the fun part of it, right? So let me just close some things out here so I don't have to look at this anymore. I could close that here. So what you're going to get is a sketch, but you're going to get Absolute Batman Noir, #1.
I love that. Is that first printing?
This is first printing.
Yeah, okay. Very good.
Alrighty. Or it just got cut off.
Oh yeah. No, I updated my payment info, so it renewed.
Okay. So Cliff is now a member. Ooh, look.
Once more. Once more.
Sponsor. Look at that. So yeah, so if you do win the pack, you will in fact get to pick what's on the cover. And that's gonna be fun. All right. Good stuff, good stuff. Let's put these comic books where they belong in the pack. Here. All right. You're ready for a new segment, Cliff?
I love a new segment.
All right, we're gonna do a new segment that we're gonna call. It's gonna be called. What is it gonna be called again?
Nightwing versus Nightwing.
What was that?
Nightwing versus Nightwing.
No.
Nightwing versus Daredevil.
Maybe later. But you know what's funny? I don't think I put the image on the book. So let me just make sure I put this right. That way I don't mess up.
Lobo versus Wolverine.
Okay. Actually, no, it's a segment we're going to be calling Hype or Heat. It's a new segment. We'll explain exactly what it is in a moment. But before we do that, I have to get a nice little video up. We got a new channel member in the house. Garth Wong 40 became a member. Welcome to the Rat Pack. All that good stuff there. All right. Let's get this clip ready. All right. It's called Hype or Heat. So what is this segment all about? Hype or Heat is, let's see how we put this. We're gonna put two books against each other, and we'll do our best to kind of like debate about it. So it's kind of like a little bit of a battle between me and Cliff. So it might get loud, and you guys already know that we get loud already normally. So what we're gonna do is pick two books, and which one is hype, which one is heat. So can you explain the difference between hype and heat, Cliff? Heat, Cliff. That's funny.
Well, hype is like more short term, right? Mm-hmm. Where like, oh, the news just broke, so the hype is real, or is it heat because it is playing the long game? Mm-hmm. That's my abridged version of it.
Yes. And that's exactly how it is. So it's going to be like which book we think is going to be the one that is going to stand the test of time, yes, versus the book that we think is just going to be 15 minutes of glory. All right. And we have to start things off with the first one. Our first battle had to be Ultimate Spider-Man #1 versus Absolute Batman #1. So Cliff, I know where your pick is going to be, but which one is going to be your heater and which one's your hype? That's if we don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is difficult for me because I have to acknowledge the reality of the situation. Mm-hmm. But the problem is I've genuinely been enjoying Ultimate Spider-Man, where I've not been genuinely enjoying Absolute Batman very much. But I am aware that Absolute Batman is running train on Spidey in this scenario. Mm-hmm. But look, Ultimate Spider-Man gives us the Ultimate Universe relaunch. Jonathan Hickman's on it. You got Spider-Man brand is comparable to the Spider-Man brand, you know. It's got
which one's hype, which one's heat.
It's got the importance of Spider-Man to it. It gave us Richard Parker too. Mm-hmm. I mean, lower grades are, I don't know. Like I just I don't know
with yourself.
I'm mad because I didn't want to put it up against Batman, But like again, it has had good sales, it has had good strength, it has almost everything Batman has, except for the additional hype, I would say. Mm-hmm. Except for the additional hype.
So Which one's going to be the hype? Which one's the heat?
Batman has the heat, but Spider-Man has the hype.
Really? I am shocked by that decision. I thought you were going to go the other way around, bro.
But I would have to be blind as a bat in order to, like, you know, to say that. I can't ignore.
We are currently 16 issues in on Absolute Batman, and I think it's right now where this book is at its all-time high.
Yes.
Right?
Awesome.
With Spider-Man, we saw a little bit of that earlier last year.
Yes.
And it cooled off. Now, how many issues are we in Ultimate Spider-Man? We're at 24 something like that?
24 is coming.
24 is coming. All right. So we're 24 comic books into Ultimate Spider-Man. Most people still enjoy Ultimate Spider-Man, but it never really hit that marker the way Absolute Batman did.
I think the fact that Ultimate Spider-Man, each issue is a new month in Spider-Man's life. I'm not sure that people really love that. I did. I was fine with it.
At this point, Batman has both. Let's be honest here. Yeah. And the thing is which one of these two is gonna live out the time. You see, if we were talking about Ultimate Spider-Man, the 1990 issue, right? Not 1990, the 2000 issue. I'm saying 1990, right? I think it'll be a different battle. I cannot right now fully say that Absolute Batman is going to be here for the long run. I don't think, because like everything else, everything's going to cool down sooner or later. However, I think Ultimate Spider-Man never really hit that high train the way Absolute Batman did. With that being said, it's all dependent on this year for Spider-Man, for Ultimate Spider-Man. This is the year where it's going to make it or break it. And I think with all that's going on with the Ultimate Incursions, with Ultimate Endgame, and now we got, Ultimate, what's the new one called? Ultimate Reborn, Impact, whatever the hell that thing's called.
Right, Impact, or Rebirth or whatever.
That would lead me to believe that this Spider-Man's days are numbered. So, and with Absolute Batman, are we going to be talking about this book 20 years from now? I think we will. Now, will it still be in the same place it is now? Most likely it's not. Yeah. So to Mark's point here, all the hype USM had from people hoped his fresh title, right, all went away over time. Yeah, I think it did. It cooled off, but it was really amongst us, the comic collectors. Where in Absolute Batman, it's a little different because Absolute Batman, I think it's drawing new readers. Where Ultimate Spider-Man didn't really draw new readers. It drew the lapsed fan in Spider-Man. We got the Spider-Man we wanted. And I think that's the difference. So the hype was on Ultimate Spider-Man. The heat will be Batman. The question is for how much it's going to be worth in the 20 years. Because that's what I'm looking at.
I don't feel like Batman's going to be maintaining these values.
No, I don't think it's going to maintain the values the way it is, but I don't think it's ever going to drop below $100. That's the way I'm looking at it. I think it's going to be $100 book or more. And especially if they go with properties. If they decide to take this mainstream, then forget it. It's over. So that's how I look at this scenario, right? DVH just read DC X AEW. For some reason, Kenny doesn't look anything like Kenny Omega.
Right? Yeah. And I don't even know who it is. All I know is I saw a picture of the people, and then I saw the book, and I'm like, wait a second.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk a little bit about that next week. I have to get a copy. Copy comes out tomorrow, so I didn't grab a copy today. My guy didn't have it. All right, let's take a look at our next book, our next set of books. All right, so our next verses, you decided to tell me Marvel Superheroes present Guardians of the Galaxy issue 18, the first appearance of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Yep. Versus Omega Men issue number 3, the first appearance of Lobo. This one's a little more of I want to say lopsided battle, man.
It may be, but it's a more interesting battle for sure.
It's definitely a battle, but to me, it's a lopsided battle in which I don't think Marvel Superheroes 18 ever really did get that much hype, because this is not the Guardians of the Galaxy that made it to the movies.
You know, I don't know. This is very, very, to me, it's close. I feel the higher grade versions of Marvel Superheroes 18 go for a high dollar value.
Yeah.
Right. I would say Marvel Superheroes 18 is a very stable blue chip book, if we're going to use that terminology, which we know I'm not such a big fan of.
I wouldn't call it a blue chip book in that way.
It's our first Guardians of the Galaxy.
It's classic indeed.
Listen, it remains forever relevant. All right. It's the first Guardians of the Galaxy period. It's foundational. It's prestigious. It is all those things.
Mm-hmm.
However, we've got Omega Men 3. All right. Strong character demand in Lobo. Mm-hmm. Right. You keep sharing the numbers month after month, week after week. There's a lot of transactions out there. All right.
This book sells, man.
All right. This book sells. And it's a lot easier to get the 9.8 of this than it is for the Marvel Superheroes 18.
Well, yes, because of age as well. This is an 80s book.
All right. So, like, I think Marvel Superheroes 18 carries the overall respect. But I'm still the heat winner here.
Look at that pick.
The heat winner here is still going to Omega Men 3. But I feel that I feel there's a greater weight here, and there is there's no loser in this battle.
No, there isn't.
Like both will have, in 20 years, we could still talk about both these books.
Okay. So I'm going to disagree just slightly.
Oh,
I don't think
what does that mean?
Well, because I do believe in most of the things you're saying. I do believe there's more heat on. There's more hype on Omega Men that there is in Guardians of the Galaxy. But at the same time, I don't think people are running to get this book either. I do believe that the Guardians of the Galaxy book is a good book, but it's not the Guardians from the movie. It is not the movie. It's the OG, right? I'm not taking that away. They're the OG. This is the one I grew up reading when I was reading the Jim Valentino Guardians of the Galaxy, which is I love that.
And by the way, and no matter how you want to look at it, you get Yondu in this.
Yes, you get Yondu in. You get Charlie 27. There's a lot of story behind Guardians of the Galaxy, the OG. However, I don't think many people go crazy looking for this book, especially when you find out that it's not the Guardians of the Galaxy from the movies.
But yet,
on the flip side,
it maintains consistent, strong. When it sells, it's got strong numbers.
It sells strong. However, Omega Men 3 will be performing even after Jason Momoa, in my estimation. I think Lobo has the potential to be a Deadpool. He has the potential to be that kind of character. The thing with Omega Men is that there's a lot of copies, but then again, there's a lot of copies of a lot of first appearance of certain characters, like Deadpool, like Venom, and things like that. I think he's gonna fall under that umbrella. The fact that it's a DC comic makes it, as crazy as it sounds, it hurts it. It really does, because DC Comics, for some reason, the older DC books don't get as much love as they should. No. They just don't. And therefore, that what makes that. So I think the heater here is going to be Omega Men 3, where there was hype for Guardians of the Galaxy for this Marvel superheroes, but now Guardians of the Galaxy is a thing of the past. Let's be honest. I don't expect them to do a number 4, because that was all James Gunn.
No, but I mean, we got a solid Guardians trilogy. Out of the MCU, and I mean, it will still in the long game, it'll be talked about.
Yeah. So my take is, there's hype for Omega Men 3, and many people are still buying. This book sells like crazy, and there's a high census count for this book as well.
Yes,
but I think even after Supergirl, people are going to want more of Lobo.
I don't understand how you disagreed with me slightly whatsoever. I don't understand. Like
slightly in the sense that I believe the
there's
heater.
No disagreement here.
No, you said the Heat's on Guardians. You said the Heat was on Guardians. I'm saying the Heat.
I never said the Heat was on Guardians. You don't even pay attention to me. I just said the heater here wins is Omega Men.
Did I miss it? Okay, let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one because these ones you're not familiar with.
But I said neither of them is a loser. That's all I said.
No, they're not a loser. Neither one is a loser. I agree with that.
All right. Good Lord.
Right. And I gotta say hi to Kenneth Burr. What's up, Kenneth Burr?
Hey, Kenneth Burr. DVH, back me up.
DVH. Let's see here. It's okay, Mark. They're still talking about wrestling comics.
Oh my God.
Here's a fun one. Spider-Man 2099, number one, versus Batman Beyond, number one.
Oh, that's a painful one, but that was a good choice.
Well, they're both the superhero versions of them in the future. Both books go like Batman Beyond, number one. You could probably find it around raw about $40 to $60 raw. However, Spider-Man 2099 is very inexpensive. It's about a $20 book from what last I saw for it. Obviously, you want to get the toy version, but that's more rare. However, when it comes to these characters, which one's hype, which one's heat?
Yeah.
So now I got you thinking.
Oh no, I know. I already know.
All right, so go ahead and tell me.
My verdict is Spider-Man 2099 is the hype. You know, it's iconic. It's oversupplied. It lives in many a back issue bin, and sometimes even dollar bins if you find a crappier yellower copy. You know, the heat winner here is Batman Beyond number one.
Really? Why is that?
We got a first appearance. It's got multi-generational appeal in a way that Spidey 2099 doesn't. Not that I don't love Spidey 2099 and I don't respect him. I do. Let's keep it for real. But I feel like Batman Beyond moves more. And I feel like that's the heat winner here.
Batman Beyond has not gotten hype for a while.
I don't know. I feel like people always talk about. I feel like they just made facsimiles of this very recently.
Here's where this is where they differ. Batman Beyond has more nostalgic to it than Spider-Man 2099.
There's that too.
There's that nostalgia factor. There's also the factor that you don't really he shows up in DC Universe. Every so often they'll put him in, and of course they're doing the static book right now with him. But I think as far as iconic goes, I think Spidey 2099 is a little more iconic. He's more mainstream than Batman Beyond in that way.
I don't think so. I think Batman.
Guys, you let me know, chat.
Batman of the Future, aka Batman Beyond.
But Batman Beyond has a fan base that's niche, where Spider-Man 2099
I don't
is more
think
open.
It's niche. I do not think it's niche. No, people know who Terry McGinnis is.
I'm not saying they don't know him.
I know, but they know
not in the
him.
same way they know Spidey 2099.
No, they know him better than they know Spidey 2099 because this dude was on the TV set in their house.
Yes, it was on the TV set in their house, but guess what? The kids today all they do is watch those Spider-Man movies.
You know what? But who is actually buying the comic books?
Everybody, but no, give me a breakdown. Who is buying the books? It is easier to grab Spider-Man 2099 than it is to grab Batman Beyond.
Income who are interested in owning physical items. And let me tell you, statistically, we start looking at a 40+ up group. All right? And the 40+ up group is going to spend more time with the heat of Terry McGinnis.
The 40+ up group will eventually become the 60+ up group, and then they'll eventually
become the 80+ buying Terry McGinnis. They'll still be talking about it.
But
sharing it with the grandchildren.
When it comes to Miguel O'Hara, he is well recognized. More people know who he is.
Absolutely not.
It was a huge cartoon. It is Spider-Man 2099 is.
Thank you,
I'm not going to say it's more niche. I think it's more well known than Batman Beyond. The only way Batman Beyond is more well known is if people are watching the cartoon on HBO Max, which they're taking off.
Yeah, too bad. But I'm just saying, no.
It's gonna disappear.
Hard disagree, not disappearing.
I'm gonna go with Spider-Man 2099.
And I'm going to stick with Batman Beyond.
All right.
Chat, start voting on this. Start voting on this. We need you. We need you. We need you.
Okay, we got one last set. Before we move on. All right. Here we go. New Teen Titans issue number 2, the first appearance of Deathstroke versus New Mutants 98, the first appearance of Deadpool. I think I know where your love is at.
I know where my love is at, but I gotta be realistic too. All right, New Mutants 98, first appearance of Deadpool, one of the most recognizable Marvel characters now. Instantly identifiable thanks to 3 movies. You're welcome, Canada. Or Canada, you're welcome, USA from Canada. Teen Titans number 2, first Deathstroke. It's a cornerstone DC villain. Still a respected book.
Mm-hmm.
Lower print run on Teen Titans, though.
Yes.
But also
still lesser value.
But still lesser value. Recognizability is an issue. I don't know. This is tough. Very tough.
All right. Well, you start thinking about that.
I'm going to take the controversial one on this. I'm gonna give the Heat winner to Deathstroke.
Really?
With the caveat that the scarcity is doing the heavy lifting in this scenario.
Okay, all right. I can see that.
But Deathstroke is still among comic book reading community, if I'm going to be really weird about it, like I think he's more respected across multiple generations. He benefits from being slayed on Teen Titans Go. And at a better entry level price point, I think a lot more copies of New Teen Titans number 2 move.
Yes. I think New Teen Titans number 2 is, even though the print run is low, it still has a high print run. That's why the price of the book is relatively low. I don't know if you could check the current price of New Teen Titans number 2 in the 9.8. However, Ryan Reynolds practically created Deadpool, right? And what I mean by that is, like, Ryan Reynolds took what was awesome about Deadpool in the comic books and he elevated it. But I think with that said, he will also take it to his grave. And what I mean by that is Deadpool dies when Ryan Reynolds no longer does Deadpool. And I think there's insane amount of copies in the census for this book. The price of the book right now in the 9.8 goes about $400 if I last checked. I think I last checked it is around $400 at 9.8. It has dropped significantly because of the comic boom of 2021, I think it was. So therefore, there's that. But I think there is discussion of Ryan Reynolds doing another Deadpool movie. So that means that book's still going to has some hype behind it. We have yet to see Deathstroke really take center stage. There's been attempts. There's definitely been attempts. So I think the long haul, Deathstroke will eventually get to that level. But of course, Deadpool's already iconic now.
According to Heritage Auctions, both of these, a 9.8, have sold for $900 and over.
Wow.
With Deadpool capping at $1,200 plus, Deadpool capping at $1,500 plus, and Deathstroke capping at $1,200 plus.
Interesting.
Now, comic book historians, but there is no ledger, believe that the print run for New Teen Titans #2 cannot be larger than 250,000. But New Mutants 98 actually came out in a time where they could look at the ledger, and the estimate for New Mutants 98 is closer to 500,000.
Oh yeah, definitely. That was a hot book when it came out.
Yeah.
I bought that book for 99. I bought that thing in the $1.99 bin. New Mutants 98.
No one cared. No one cared about it.
I bought it in a dollar bin. I literally bought that book in a $1 bin.
It was a hot minute before people started to care about Deadpool.
Where
Very long.
It was never a cover price book. Once it came out, it was never a cover price book. So, but I look at this and I have to and only by a little bit, I'm gonna give the edge to New Mutants 98. Because I think Deadpool, though it's all Ryan Reynolds, I honestly believe Deadpool has become such an iconic character that and he's derivative of Deathstroke. The whole reason why he was created was to knock on Deathstroke. That's why we're doing this comparison here. But I am going to give the edge slightly to Deadpool's first appearance in New Mutants 98. More people want that book. More people get that book sent for grading. Less people have New Teen Titans #2. I do believe people do want that book. I'm one of them. I want that book in my collection. It might make it to my collection sometime this year. So we'll see. I hope you guys enjoy this little battle. It was fun.
I know I did. It was just the right amount of blood pressure boost.
Well, if you guys like this, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments. We'll do this again sometime in the future. Wow. Let's see. Let me get to the next one because this is always fun to do. So we're at the point where we're in a new month, and when we're in the new month, wait a minute. There we go. Let me just make sure I get this right because I can't see you. All right, there we go. We're at a new month right now, and with being a new month, we have to talk about the high sales of the month of January. So this is Chartbusters. And here we go. So what I did here is I give you what was the #1 selling book of each age, right? So we're going to do the modern, we're going to do the copper, we're going to do the bronze. Now, with that said, these are all books that sold the highest. This is the highest dollar amount of the month, right? We'll then we'll do it again and we'll do the year ending, but we started the month January 2026. So here's the Chartbuster report. If you want to see it again, you could go to Go Collect. It changes on a daily basis. We're going to start things off with the top modern book. Now, the top modern book is Modern Age. This is a book from 2000 to the present. Cliff, can you take a guess? What was the highest selling book? No, and it's a guess. Don't cheat. You might be surprised. And this is definitely going to be a talking point, by the way.
Is it Ultimate Fallout?
Good guess. That's usually one of the top books. Not this month. This month, the #1 book.
Oh, this thing.
Was V-Friends #1. It was an X-Men #1 homage spot foil that came out in 2024. It sold for $10,000 at a perfect 10. It sold on eBay. It was a fixed price on eBay, and it sold January 23 of this past month. When I saw this, I went, "What the hell?"
Yeah, I'm having thoughts right now.
This is a J. Scott Campbell cover, by the way.
I'm aware. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, remember, not everything is for everybody, folks. You know.
So, do you know anything about V-Friends and the owner Gary V?
I know Gary V very well.
Okay, so let people know, because I know there's people out here that are probably watching this saying, "What the hell?"
I mean, listen, the man. What did he do? He discovered he had an online wine business that took off, and now he's just
something like that.
Now he's just a wonderful, inspiring, internet personality that just wants you to, get out there and put in the work and follow your dreams.
Yeah. He's definitely part of that whole NFT world.
Oh, he was pushing it big time. And I'm like, dude, I want to believe you.
All right.
But I don't. And especially NFT art did not go the way it did not go.
All right. $10,000 for a number 10. So there's a gem mint. So I give it that much. It's a gem mint 10. I'll give it that much.
Yep. One of 500.
Limited to 555 copies. So there's only that many copies of this book that exist that we know of. All right.
Yeah.
Even though they tell you that doesn't mean that's truly the truth. All right. It's an homage to X-Men #1. So you got that going on. It's also a J. Scott Campbell cover. So I'll give it that much. Why do people want this? Why would somebody want to pay $10,000 for this book? It beats the hell out of me.
The cult of personality is real.
This is as niche as it gets, man. Talking about hype.
I mean, listen, it's the only 10.0 in the census, right?
It is the only 10.0 in the census.
So, that matters. Again, some people want to own something that is a talking point, right?
But is it? But is it?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, yeah, there's a whole talking point. He had a booth at Comic-Con. This book, it's done by J. Scott Campbell. I've got the only 10. I'm not saying that I agree or that I would do this.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that it does come with a whole, it's a conversation. I love a conversation piece. It's definitely a conversation piece. I think it's the kind of conversation piece that's going to leave people a little confused, but it's a conversation piece.
I'll give it that it's a J. Scott Campbell cover. I'll give it that much. $10,000?
What would you like to have picked up for 10 grand yourself?
Not this, I'll tell you that much.
Obviously not this, but what if it were an Amazing Spider-Man #1 in a 3.0?
I would take that over this any day.
Yeah.
If I had $10,000, there are so many other books I will take.
Yeah.
Gary probably
bought some of his PR, possibly.
It's a Paul Logan-ish situation.
I mean,
Paul Logan.
I don't find him to be that deceitful in general, but yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
What would I want to spend 10 grand on? Yo, 10 grand for a 10.0 X-Men 101.
That's cool.
That would be great.
I'll be honest, that wouldn't be worth 10 grand.
Dude, there still isn't a 10 on the census yet.
If a 10 was to come out, I guarantee you that book would be more than 10K.
Oh yeah, I'm just being generous. I would gladly pay 10 for that.
Yeah. I don't even know what's the multiplier really, because you could gauge a multiplier.
10s, you could go to town on 10s.
Yeah, there's a multiplier involved in that, but it's kind of hard to decipher what it is. All right, let's move on to our next age. All right, and that's gonna go to the Copper Age. So this is books that came out between 1985 to 2000. You want to take a guess?
In the Copper Age, Amazing Spider-Man 300.
Good guess. You would be wrong.
I like to have good guesses.
It's still a good guess. You would be wrong in saying that. It is actually Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1, the 1984 from Mirage Studios, at an 8.0 that sold in an auction, in Heritage Auction, January 20th. Obviously, this is the first appearance of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Splinter and Shredder. This is a book that constantly sells, and this one sold for $11,590. So for just $1,600, you could have gotten this one instead of that Be Friends thing.
Truth. And again, probably would enjoy this more.
Yes, it's an 8.0
piece for sure.
So the Turtles just happens to be one of those Copper Age books that is consistently selling at high prices. I see a Turtles book almost all the time in an auction that sells high. And it's, again, it goes back to that nostalgia. People love the Turtles. They love the Turtles. And there's so many different versions of this book. This book sells it for even higher. But this month it was the high.
People love Ninja Turtles because they talk about them as much as they talk about Batman Beyond. I understand that.
But yeah, this was a tough book to get when it came out because it was more of a local book. So it was a local indie book. Mirage Studios didn't really go out that far, so they were very regional in the Northeast. Predominantly around Massachusetts, New England area, but it came down to New York and things like that, and it went up to Canada. But for the most part, it didn't really make it across the Northeast. 8.0 is pretty good, especially that black cover. Ooh, that black cover.
Especially with a black cover, that's for sure.
That's a tough cover. All right. So how much does a 9.8 sells for? Well, we're talking about 6 figures now.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah,
easily.
And I don't even know if there is. How many 9.8s are they? Do you see that in the census if you go to Go Collect?
Number 1. Okay, let me find there's the original number 1. Let's go. All right, 174 available on the census. Last 9.8 sold for $96,000.
Oh wow, that's a lot lower than I expected.
That is way lower than I expected. Apparently, wait, hold on though. Hold on. There's a heritage auction in 2024 where it sold for $132,000.
Okay.
And in 23, it sold for $155,000.
Okay, so it's a lot less than we both expected.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It is. It's very interesting. I hope I'm looking at the right one. I am looking at the right one. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, you go, guys. All you got, one reverse mortgage on your home that you possibly own. And there you mortgage. Go. That's still an enormous amount of money, Izzy. That is still a oh my God, what are we doing here amount of money.
Exactly. Let's see here. I'm gonna go into cover price now, because in cover price I could see what was the high sale. So this book at its all-time height, 245,000, and that was in September of 2021.
Wow.
245. So still pretty high. All right. What's going on, Voodoo Diecast? And I'm not sure I said hi to at 19 Cohiba.
Cohiba, we met at CliffsCon.
Okay. All right. Let's go up. All right. So next book in our list is a Bronze Age book. It's Chartbuster, 1970 to 1985. All right, Cliff, you get to decide. What do you think it is?
To 1985. Wow, this is tough.
This was a tough one.
Maybe it's Wolverine number 1.
Wolverine number 1, or because it's Bronze Age. Wolverine number 1. Wolverine number 1 is not an expensive book.
It's not. Damn. Bronze Age and expensive.
Yeah, we're talking about
X-Men? Giant Size X-Men number 1.
Okay, Giant Size X-Men number 1. That's where you go for. JSA is going to Star Wars 35-cent variant. Wow, that's a
deep dig, man. That's a deep one.
It is that one is an expensive book. All right. It will be Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Number 1, 1970 for Gold Key. It is the first appearance of Scooby-Doo, Shaggy, Fred, Velma, and Daphne in comics. It adapts the pilot from the CBS TV series.
Mm-hmm.
It sold for $20,740 on January 15th at Heritage Auction.
I want to know. I want to know who's got. I want to meet people with this kind of level of disposable income. I want to meet you. I want to at least. I want to shake your hand.
Though, dude.
I want to smell how much you smell like money. I want your aura to rub off on me. I don't know. I'm just saying, if I had that level of disposable income, Scooby is the last person I'm thinking about. But again, worthy conversation piece. I will give it that.
This one more so to me, I'll take this any day over that V Friends crap.
Me too, because at least there's a whole story I could tell here, and then I could play the first episode of Scooby-Doo.
I could talk all day of how many times I've seen Scooby-Doo cartoons when I was a kid. Like Scooby-Doo, for those of you who didn't know or didn't have TV back in the day like the way we did, there was always a Scooby-Doo cartoon. I think Scooby-Doo is probably the biggest Hanna-Barbera cartoon. Dare I say bigger than the Flintstones and Jetsons?
And Johnny Quest?
Well, yeah, definitely Johnny Quest.
I know, but there's so much love for the Johnny Quest film.
Yeah, but Scooby-Doo, man, that fan base is fierce.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you?
Hey, I gotta get...
I didn't sing the whole thing, and I didn't make it to 8 seconds. All right? I didn't make it to 8 seconds.
Where are you? Okay. Are you a Scrabby fan? Scrappy-Doo. Did you like Scrappy-Doo?
Scrappy-Doo? I don't know.
Puppy power. Come on, man.
When I was little, it was cute. When I got older, it was less cute. Then they vilified him, and I felt bad about it.
Because people hated him.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how much he was hated.
I didn't realize it either.
So apparently, I liked Scrappy-Doo. I thought he was fun. Especially the fact that when Scrappy-Doo came in, it was just Daphne. Everybody else disappeared pretty much. It was just
no. That's way later, dude. Way later. When he first shows up, we still got. Actually, no. It gets weird. We got most of the team for a hot minute.
Right, DBH. You're absolutely right.
Way bigger back in the day.
Oh no, he's huge now.
So Scrappy showed up. Right? And we met all sorts of members of Scooby's family. And then they did a new Saturday morning series. And we mostly got Daphne, Shaggy, the dogs, which would include Scooby, Scrappy, and then
and Shaggy was there too, because Shaggy had to be there.
No, Shaggy always had to be there. Shaggy always had to be there. And then that was weird. And then the final iteration was the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. And of course, we got Daphne and Scrappy and Scooby and Vincent Price and that kid. And they had to do that whole thing.
And then they moved forward with a pup named Scooby-Doo, which I loved.
Right. Which, again, in your headcanon, I don't know where it belongs, but obviously,
I love a pup named Scooby-Doo. How it had that 50s vibe to it as well. That was kind of cool. Everybody was in their 50s gear, so that was pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, I'm definitely a Looney Tunes kid. I love me some Looney Tunes. I could watch it all day, every day. Okay. So there you have it. That is the top Bronze Age sale. Now we're going to go to Silver Age. And this is
hot diggity damn.
What book is it going to be? Cliff.
All right, so Silver Age 56 to 70. What do we got? We got Spider-Man. We got Spider-Man. And we got the Fantastic Four. I'm going Spider-Man. We're going Amazing Fantasy 15. Come on, baby.
Not number 2, but number 1 is Amazing Fantasy 15, 1963 from Marvel Comics. It sold January 27th on a Heritage Auction for 42,700
and that's a 5.0.
at a 5.0, and it's actually the second highest book sold this year, so far.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yep. This is what we call the Golden Grail, right?
It's a Golden Grail. It's a.
I think most people today want this book more than any other book. It is the most desirable book in today's landscape, in my opinion.
It's up there.
It is.
I
say, I hate to use the term because I to me it's not, but I think it is more attainable than the Golden Age books.
Yes, it is, because it's not that old. So
right?
Yeah, it's a little more attainable.
You can get it for under 50. Like in this particular instance, you can get it under for $50,000. Even though I can't spend $50,000 on a comic book in my lifetime right now, I gotta have that kind of. I don't know if I'll ever have that kind of money, but I will say more people want this book than they want other books, like Action Comics, like Detective Comics. Doesn't mean that they want to take an action in Detective.
I don't know about that. I don't know about wanting it more. I know about attainability.
Attainability, yeah. But I think more people love Spider-Man than anybody else, than any other character.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, are you ready for the Golden Age book that came out 1938 to 1956?
Oh, come on. It has to be Action Comics.
For how much?
I don't know, but it's got to be Action Comics. It better be Action Comics.
It is actually.
It is Action Comics. Yes. Yes.
So of course,
I was gonna say, it better. I was like, we all know. I shouted from the rooftops over this 15 million.
This is the 9.0 from the collection of Nicolas Cage, 1938 DC Comics, Action Comics, #1. It sold in a private sale on January 9th is when the information came out. That's not the date of the sale, but that's where we got the information about the sale. It's the first appearance of Superman, Lois Lane, Martha, and Jonathan, and we got a little bit of the origin of Superman. So of course, this is the Golden Grail of all comic books, the one that started it all for everybody. And as far as superhero comics, even though it's not really the first superhero comic.
Well, no, he creates the modern superhero. Everyone else is an adventurer.
Everybody, it's a pulp character and things like that. Yeah. So he becomes the first true superhero comic in that sense. So awesome stuff. That is your, it's Neo. It's better be Action Comics.
It better be Actions. Yell at Cliff. That's right.
I hope you guys enjoy Chartbusters. I can't wait to do this again for February, which will be a shorter month. So we'll see what's the #1 book next month. Are we going to get a Detective 27 anytime soon?
I mean, I feel like it's bound to happen.
I think it will. I honestly think it will. Mm-hmm.
I'm sure, especially with everybody waiting for a damn Batman movie to come out, left, right, and center. Everyone's just sitting around, being like, "Give me a Batman movie. Just give me any Batman movie.
Give me a Batman movie.
Just give us a damn Batman. Give us a damn Batman movie. Just put someone in a goddamn cape and cowl and have them fight somebody already."
Oh man, that's something. All right, it's time to do top trending. We still got a duck hunt that's gonna come up pretty soon. So be on the lookout, but let's do the top trending books. We'll try to go a little faster than normal for this one. So you ready?
I'm ready.
Woohoo! It's time for the top trending comic books for the first week of February. We got here some nice books here, but like always, I like to ask Cliff his immediate thoughts when he sees these books.
Well, there's a whole lot of absolute going on.
Is there?
Well, there's 2 absolutes and 2 non-absolutes, so that, I'm annoyed by the Superman thing. I did not ask for Goku Superman, and yet here we are. and people, there are people clamoring for it. I don't know them. Sex Criminals is Larry. Sex Criminals is excellent. And of course, it's coming to Amazon, and I really look forward to that. I very much enjoyed Absolute Wonder Woman. Absolute Arkham was also very cool. I enjoyed that. Happy for them to be here, even though the whole Absolute thing has really got me going.
So ready? Ready to do some honorable mentions? Look at you. You need some. You look like you need some nap time.
I do.
All right, let's do our honorable mentions. We're gonna start things off with.
Look at the chair. I love Goku Superman.
0.
Highlander.
0. This book somehow made the list, even though I was a little shocked by it.
I'm not shocked. I
am shocked by it because it didn't really come up in other issues, but it does have some sales. It's from Dynamite. This is a 25-center book, so I might actually have this book. It's hiding somewhere because I get when it comes to free comic book day or the 25-cent books, I always buy them. This book is selling pretty well too. It's actually selling pretty well, so there's some good stuff there. Also, here's one that was similar to the Felix Art Studios, right? It's Absolute Batman issue number 16. This is the heavy mental whatnot seller, and they sold this on the side. This book is going for about $250 right now.
Gotta be honest, as much as I enjoy seeing Pegasus in the background there, I am paying $200 for this. I'm not that excited. It's just not. It's just not that exciting.
Yeah.
For me.
And speaking of which,
hey!
Lobo 1 is getting some heat. But then again, Lobo's been selling a lot lately. There's been a lot of Lobo sales. So Lobo number 1, Omega Man number 3. This is the more easier to grab because it's like a $10 book. And surprisingly, even with the paper quality, there are a lot of 9/8 of this book. So it's kind of it's one of those weird ones, but it was a direct market book, so that's probably what it is. The reason behind it. It was kind of a collectible in that way, and it was 99 cents. So we have a book that was 25 cents, and we have a book that was 99 cents, and then right in the middle we have a book that's 275.
How much? If you bought it from the exclusive website, how much was it then?
I think it was going for 40, if I'm not mistaken, but it sold out almost immediately.
Yeah, of course.
Got the Quintana cover. Yes, thank you, Voodoo.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like the 40 bucks is a little bit on the highway robbery side.
Yeah. What's up, Dale?
Dale is saying
70. However, presenting doctor saying 45. I didn't go to the site, so I can't really tell you off the top of my head. Okay. The first
website was it
for 70.
Oh, it's Whatnot. Got it.
Yeah, so that's a little different. All right, let's go ahead into our books, and we're going to start things off at number 10, as we always start off. Our number 10 book of the week goes to Wonder Man number 1. This book came out in 1991 from Marvel Comics. $10 near mint was the last recorded sales value of this book. However, it goes for $10 near mint. Raw, $76,009.8. Free for keycollector. Thank you for the super chat, Dale of Suspense. Really appreciate it, bro. 7-day, 30-day trend. We got 29 sales within the last 7 days, 78 within the last 30. Hype level is at a medium. This is here, obviously, because of the Wonder Man TV show. Yeah, I find it interesting that this is the book that people have been really going towards because it has the whole Hollywood vibe to it, as opposed to the other books. Yeah. I personally always like this book. I love Jeff Johnson as an artist. He's a great artist because look at the art, man. The art on this book looks really good. And you got Terry.
I have the whole series. I was collecting it back then.
It was a fun story. It was a fun series. It really was. It didn't really go far, but it was fun. And I remember when it came out. And it does come with a free poster.
And this show has turned out to be so unexpectedly good.
I'm amazed that it was just dumped.
I don't know. Maybe they were like, yo, let's play a crazy game. Let's just throw it out there and let people's minds get blown and let them do all the heavy advertising.
But for me, it's a little weird because that doesn't even seem right, because it was definitely dumped, and when they dump a series, that means it's not going to outlive its time, right?
Or I just feel when they do it, they do not have faith in the series.
But that's the thing. Someone had to have watched it
before
it came out and said, you know what, this is pretty good. And if somebody watched it and says it's pretty good, then they should have more faith in it.
Dude, how about the show? The show criticizes Disney so much without saying it's Disney, right? I don't know. Maybe the higher ups were like, "Oh, we're not like this. We're not this bad." You know, maybe they were like, "Oh, we can't take this seriously."
Well, I believe that the executives probably looked at the show, because one of the things I will say about this show, it's the Wonder Man that we're seeing right now in this comic book. It's not the same character.
No, of course not.
Right. And I'm not even talking about the fact that it's a color swap. You know, it has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with the fact that this Wonder Man from the comic books is more in tune with the Wonder Man that he's watching from that movie. Right. That's more like that Wonder Man, where this version of Wonder Man is very different. He's connected to Scarlet Witch and the Vision. There's a lot of story to it. So they decided to just take advantage of the name Wonder Man because, let's be honest, he is a bit of a C-lister, right? So therefore, when you have a character that is a C-lister, people are more willing to forgive you when the character is very different, because it's not the same character.
Yeah,
it really isn't
by far. And I feel, and of course, some people who did not enjoy it, part of it is because, oh, this isn't Simon Williams at all, and I'm like, exactly. I know, but why would you have walked into it thinking any other thing?
So, you know, but I'm happy the book is getting love. I personally love this book. I think the colors are great. I think it's a great 90s book for its time. Awesome stuff. And I'm really happy for the show. The show is doing a really good job.
I agree. Even though it's not going to be what you expect when you get into it.
All right. At number 9, we got our next book here in our list, and that's going to go to your baby, Nightwing 134, the Travis Morse weather variant. Oh, there he goes. Got 2 of them. This book just came out from DC Comics. $13 near mint was the last recorded sales value. Talking about market manipulation. Most common is $13, $72, and 9.8. As far as trending list goes, it made it to cover price at number 9. 7-day, 30-day trend, 24 sales within the last 7 days. Apparently, Cliff got all of them. 131 within the last 30 days. Hype level this book is at a medium, even though for Cliff,
a medium
higher than that.
It runs hot. It runs hot.
I will give it to you, man. Those nips.
Honey, they could feed a nation. And the girls and the gays, everybody. The girls and the gays. Don't sleep. We are out here. We are out here. We are reclaiming everything that should be ours, Nightwing included.
I saw this and I was like, I guess Cliff is gonna have his moment. This is his moment here. Congratulations, Cliff.
From this moment, life has begun.
All right. Moving on to number 8. Numero 8 goes to West Coast Avengers 46. We'll talk a little bit more about this book here.
Because of Norman the Doorman.
Yeah. Hype. Definitely hype.
Definitely hype.
1989 for Marvel Comics. $13. Very fine was the last recorded sales value. This book goes for about $12. Very fine. I think it goes for even less than that. $126 and 9.8. Trending list number 4 for Key Collector, number 8 for CBSI. 7-day, 30-day trend. 41 sales within the last 7 days. 54 within the last 30. Hype level is at a medium. This is the book that's very interesting to me because it is the first appearance of the Doorman, who has an episode. There's a whole episode devoted to him in Wonder Man. It's actually a really good episode. And as I'm watching this episode, all I'm saying to myself, what happened with this guy? I thought he was going to flip out. Turns out something else happens, which was no surprise at the end when you figure it out. So I'm not giving that away. However, this is not the first time this book makes a top trending list. This book also features a character. I don't remember his name, but he was also in the She-Hulk show. So are we starting to get this whole Great Lake Avengers thing coming up into the Disney Plus series?
Personally, I feel like they're just using them as throwaway characters.
Well, they are throwaway characters.
No, they're using them as throwaway characters.
Yeah.
Like, no one cares about Mr. Immortal, Immortus, whatever. Like, he was a gag in She-Hulk. That's it. Norman, basically, as far as I'm concerned, the same thing. I don't think they're taking it seriously. They didn't take the record seriously.
But could this lead to something with them in the future?
I don't think so.
Just to give me an episode with the whole Great Lake Avengers. Guys, just wait till this goes back to the dollar bin, because it will.
Oh, I told he's going back to the dollar bin. I mean, what? We're gonna meet Big Beauty and we're gonna meet Dinosaura. They're
sooner or later.
Up. They're gonna show,
in Vision Quest.
They're gonna show up in Vision Quest.
Number 7 in our list. It's gonna go to our next book, which is Amazing Spider-Man 11, the Benjamin Sue variant featuring our boy Simbi. This book came out from Marvel Comics 2025. $18 near mint was the last recorded sales value of this book. This book goes for about $26 near mint now, $57 at a 9.8. This book was hot last week and it's still hot this week. Number 5 is CBSI. Number 6 for cover price. As far as the sales goes, 28 sales last 7 days, 127 sales within the last 30 days.
If this came out, in September of 25, why does anyone care now?
Because he showed up in the cartoon.
Right, the children's cartoon.
That's exactly right.
And I don't mean any children's cartoon. I mean the cartoon designed for children ages 5 and lower.
Continue.
No, that's my whole point. Thank you for my clip talk.
Simbi made it to the mainstream, and that's why he's hot. This is also an homage to Amazing Spider-Man 346 by Eric Larson. If you can pay attention to it, you'll see the homage. I like this homage. It's a cool little homage. This is a book for me I want to have. And for me to get it, I will have to get it now, because this is going to go right next to my Jeff.
That 9.8 price is extremely reasonable.
That 9.8 price is not a reality.
Oh, what? It's already firing upward.
It's just that's still the average right now.
All right.
So it's going to go up. I think the best thing to do is to pick this up raw at the moment, because it's a new book. It's not old. It came out, like you said, it came out in September. You want to get this one, which was like a cover C or something like that. So therefore, there's less copies of it.
Oh,
yeah, it's gonna be a book that I think, if Simbi continues to show up in that cartoon, he's gonna get bigger. So this, even though it has hype right now, this has potential to be heat. He's another Jeff. Jeff.
Wildly not going to go that far. Okay.
Grab your copies of first, and this is not his first appearance. This is
his first cover or something.
It's not even. I don't even think this is his first cover. His first cover is also. He's there. It's like a little corner spot that he's in. So, but this is the best cover out of all of them. So be on the lookout. If you guys see this one for cheap, pick it up, because I promise you it's going to go up.
I mean, sure. Look what happened.
It's going to go up.
You never know.
I honestly believe it's going to go up.
Let me be real serious with you, though. Let me be real serious with you. If this little bugger shows up in Marvel Rivals the way Jeff did,
it's over.
That's it. It's over. That's all you need. That's all you need.
I will admit it is hype over heat, but it's gonna be a big deal, man. I need to have my copy before it gets big. Yeah. Thank you, 40 people watching right now. Thank you all for watching the show. Really appreciate it. Let's get into our next book in the list, and that is for number 6. That book's gonna go to Absolute Batman 2025 annual number 1. Somehow this book made it back to the list.
Somehow
it somehow did. It's creeped its way in from last year from DC Comics. $50 near mint. This book is going for $50 now. Would you believe that? $48 near mint at its fair market value. $165 at 9.8. We got trending list is number 10 for cover price. This is where it really kicks in. 7 days, 34 sales. 30 days, 227 sales. Right. As far as the hype goes, it's still at a medium. It has cooled off, but people are still picking it up.
And just my 2 cents. Several people have told me that it has been difficult for them to get the second printings that recently came out.
The flamethrower.
And in the meantime, I grabbed all of them. I have all the second printings
because of what I went through last week. I could not pick it up, right? Because I didn't pick up anything last week.
That's painful.
I missed out, and I really wanted that cover.
And you don't have a reserve?
I'll tell you later.
Oh no! Now there's another story, everybody. Oh my god! For those
I'll tell you later.
For those of you who want to support Izzy during this very tumultuous time in his life, please feel free to leave a super chat. We will call it the Izzy Deserves Some Absolute Batman Fund.
I prefer the symbiote over Absolute Batman.
Whatever. Izzy's struggling emotionally. So just try to help a bro out.
All right. Yeah, but it's funny because the flamethrower cover, we're not seeing it in top 10 lists, but it's pretty much sold out everywhere.
And that is, and yet there we are.
We'll see.
There we are.
We'll see where this goes in the future. All right, let's go for number 5. At number 5 in our list, we're at the halfway mark here with our next book, and that's Absolute Batman Arkham M Special number 1. This is the cover A. This one came out in 2025. DC Comics. It was the last book of the month of the year. $12 near mint's last recorded sales value. Most common is $14, $67 at 9.8. Trending list, number 8 for cover price. As far as sales go, look at the 30-day sales. We got 50 for 7 day, but 1,340.
Am I the only one that every time we see this book, that 1,000 number is just so outrageous to me?
That's how much people are buying Absolute Batman.
Okay. But let's be clear. Notice it's just this one. Just this one.
Well, the other ones kind of get it too, but
not 1,340 in the last 30 days, Izzy. And
it's crazy. I know.
We had a break because last week we didn't do a show, and the week before that, I saw this
last week. Number. So last week we didn't do a show. The week before that, it actually had 1,339. Right, and
I found that wild, and I still find this wild. I find that number 1 being a $399 book,
2025.
It's wild.
Just because a book came out in 2025 doesn't mean it's not trending. It's trending.
And it came out right at the end of 2025 just to really stick.
It came out the week of Christmas, right?
Yeah,
the week of Christmas.
Basically. And I don't care because I have my copy because I
have my copy too.
But I feel like this is an exceptional number. It's a lot. It's a lot.
It is a lot. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Shout out to Depeche Mode. It's a lot like life. Number 4 in our list. Yeah, how many people are flipping it? You're telling me?
I mean, I don't know.
Come on. What's going on? There we go. Assorted Crisis number 8. This book is actually pretty new.
And why number 8?
Yeah. 2026 Image Comics. I'm gonna tell a little something about this book. There's something interesting. $32 near mint last recorded sales value of this book. Why is my clicker acting up now? Most common fair market value is $43. We don't really have any. We don't have any slabs at the moment. Number 10 for Key Collector. Number 1 in CBSI. Didn't make the cover price list, but we have 7-day sales of 60 copies. Within the 30 days, 128. So that's actually pretty impressive as well. Hype level is at a high. So what's important to note about this book is, one, people are starting to catch on Assorted Crisis.
Yes.
So the sales of the books they're selling fast because the print runs are actually lower than what most people think. I think the print runs moving forward are going to be higher.
This one is particularly a low print run.
Yes, this one's a low print.
They rushed to second print right away.
Yes. There's also the fact that this one is done with newsprint.
Yes.
So this was kind of gimmicky in that way.
Well, no, it was done in the old style print. They made use of the white spaces between the events to tell the story. Like, it's a wild story. I've been enjoying this series. This series heat is the storytelling, right? It's very unconventional, right? I don't know. I like this whole telling the story from the perspective of the people just living through the crisis events happening around them. And it's one part anthology and one part ongoing. And that's really impressive.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, and it's, again, the top book of 2025 as far as for readers go. So there's something to be said about that.
Yeah.
What does that mean for its future? You know, Dennis Camp is doing a great job with the writing of the story because it is an anthology series.
And what is it? Zwodowski is the other one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
can we potentially see option?
If I'm going to say this could be optioned. You know, and Amazon might be the one to do it.
Yeah.
They got the Amazon money.
Potential.
I'm with you.
Yeah, so this could be a heater.
Yep.
All right. Number 3 in our list. Would you believe that? We're at number 3, and that's the Superman 34, the Mario Focacciello variant. This book literally came out last week for DC Comics. $25 is the last recorded sales value of this book. Most common fair market value is $28. There are 9.8s going for $71 at the moment. They're probably going to go up. Number 4 for CBSI. Number 1 in cover price. 7-day, 30-day. We got 75 sales within the last 7 days. 104 within the last 30 days. Hype level is at a high. You're not feeling this book, are you?
It's not for me. I do like that it appears that he's screaming dark side.
Yes, he is. He is screaming dark side in Japanese.
Yeah. I enjoyed the issue.
Yeah.
On its own. I just, people are really into this. I don't know if it's worth all this, but look. Who am I to criticize?
Power dump. It does look like it's a power dump.
Who am I to criticize? I don't know.
Well, you got your own niche. So this is one of those scenarios of you are pleasing to a certain fan base that you're trying to get.
Oh, please. But if you're trying to get them, make a book for them. This is just
agree.
This is just a cover. But
it does appease to them. It's like you said, Goku Superman.
Anyhow, maybe this is a dip in the water, put out this cover, see how it responds, and then decide to release your Superman manga in a couple months.
Oh yeah, well they did their Batman manga.
They did the Superman manga too. It was mostly about how much he enjoyed freaking Japanese food that he was flying there every day.
So we'll see what happens, man. But it's one of those covers. People fell in love with this cover. Dare I say, it was also hyped by Comic Tom.
Yep.
So there was a little bit of that going on there too. So people saw him talking about it, and they said, "Oh, he's talking about it. I got to go get this."
Sure. There's always that.
So
Superman Meshi Volume 1.
What was that?
Superman Meshi. That's what it is. It's like chai.
At number 2, we got another one, another Absolute book. And this is going to go to Absolute Wonder Woman issue number 16. This is the Gilliam March variant featuring Absolute Zatanna, which I think this is a beautiful cover. You got to love those boots.
Those boots are so big, you almost can't see. You almost can't pay attention to them titties. But like, they're there.
$7 near mint. Last recorded sales value. Most common, $19. Trending list. Number 3 for CVSI. Number 3 for cover price. 30-day, 7-day. Well, 7-day, 30-day, 107, 141. Hype is at a high. I got my copy, so I'm happy about that.
All right. Okay. I mean, you know.
But come on. Even though I will admit the chair is out of proportion.
Oh, okay.
Come on, man. Look at the chair. There's something wrong with the way that chair is. That chair doesn't look right.
Sure.
But the boots are fine.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. All right.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. You ready for number 1?
Titties. Okay.
You ready for number 1? What's up, Ryan Riley?
Ryan Riley.
At number 1, this book has been optioned by Amazon, and it's Sex Criminals number 1.
Bravo.
It came out for Image Comics 2013. $199, 9.8 was the last recorded sales value. $36 near mint. $143, 9.8 is the average. Number 1 for key collected. Number 2 for CBSI. Number 2 for cover price. We have a 7-day, 30-day sales of 65 sales within the last 67. Notice it's 67. So that means this book starts selling this week. All right. Hype level is at a high. So this book has been optioned. More than it's been optioned, it has been ordered. That means something. That means we are going to see a series done by Amazon featuring Camille Nanjiani. I can't even say his last name.
Mm-hmm. That's okay. I love him. It's all right.
He is going to be starring in the show. I'm curious to see who's going to be his female lead. But Cliff, can you share with us what the story is all about?
So Camille Nanjiani. So like basically these people like hook up for sex only to realize that they have superpowers and time stops and they could commit crime. And the thing is like the character we already know that her orgasm could stop time, but she's never encountered somebody she's never encountered somebody else like this. And this dude is like, oh my God, this is amazing. The sex was fantastic. Let's go commit crimes. And, there's a certain romanticism to, like, hot sex do crimes. And, like, I feel like it's appealing to and that's just how the book starts. There's so much more that goes on. But, I mean, that's our opener.
And it's a comedy, right?
Huh?
It's a comedy.
It is. But it's a comedy. It's an adventure.
It's a heist.
It's a oh, my God. It's a heist. It's a comedy. It's adventure. It's a heist. It's about relationships. You can do a lot of all the things. You can do the many things. It does the many things. Yep.
This could be big. This one could be
big. It's big, all right. That's one of my favorite things about the book.
You know what? I don't think I fixed the slide for the next page. So we're gonna end things up right there, guys. Let us know what you think about the top 10. Which books did you pick up? Which are the ones that you want to pick up? Let me know in the comments. And we're done with the training. I know I didn't fix it. Let me see. Yep, I didn't change it. I knew it. I was like, wait a minute, I didn't change that. All right, guys. It is time to get this duck race in order. I need to get the super chats from today. So let's go ahead and grab all the super chats that were done. So can you provide me the names of the super chats? I know you did 2, right?
I did 2. Oh my goodness.
I think JSA did 1.
JSS did 1.
We also had
80s guy.
80s guy.
Garf Long.
Right, 80s guy. And it was guy what?
80s guy and Garf Long.
All right, Garf.
Yep. We got Dale of Suspense.
I got Dale Suspense.
And Jace's Brooklyn.
And it's Garfung 40, right?
Garf Long 40.
And Dale of Suspense who put another one in. Okay, perfect. Yes. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to do a duck race, guys. And the winner is going to get the stack of comic books. You still have an opportunity while I get the duck race ready to leave a super chat. And if you leave a super chat, you're in. If you become a channel member, we're going to throw in an Absolute Batman #1 Noir edition. That's a sketch comic, and you'll get your sketch included in there. So while we do that, while I get that ready, why don't you
do a little song and dance?
Why don't you let the world know what's going on with
CliffOnComics?
CliffOnComics.
Well, tomorrow night you can find me on the Council of Comics at 8 p.m. Eastern, where we do our live community show. And then Friday morning at 4:30 a.m., I'll be joining IzzyVerse for Omnibus Intervention. 10 a.m. on Saturday morning, I've got Comics and Coffee with Najee. It's his birthday weekend. So we're going to talk about topics he loves and comics and all that and more. Mm-hmm. I'm going to kick off my Black Cat Catwoman 9 Lives to Lose giveaway for the month. That and much more. So thank you.
Thank you. Good timing there.
I'm glad I used the calendar properly.
Let's do that. Let's get these ducks ready. Let's shuffle. Tell me how many times we're gonna shovel. Just tell me when.
2 times. Just 2 shuffles.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, he's doing
5.
more.
I did 5 shovels. 5 shovels. What do you say?
All right, sounds good.
We got 40 people in the race. 40 ducks are in the race. Let's find out who's gonna win a duck. All right, so let's do this. There goes our ducks in the lead here. Anybody's game right now, but it looks like, oh, you know what? Papa Wheelie, man, gotta give much love to Papa Wheelie.
Yes.
Nerdy Geek is in the lead right now. We got A Torres who's trailing right behind him. But look at Daniel Carpenter with the backwards cap. Yep, that's right. Much love to that. Yep, there goes a Cliff on Comics, but I don't know there. It looks like Dale of Suspense is moving there, but look at Jack B Comics. Jack B Comics is like he's moving. Look at that. Right. Sean Simple is what? Well, there goes Sean.
Yep, but I don't. It's too early. It's too early.
We got 12 seconds. Who could come in out of nowhere? Wait! I see somebody. I see. Yep. I think that's Las Cruces.
It is Las Cruces coming out. Bravo.
Wow, Las Cruces. Congratulations. It's been a while. Look at that. Las Cruces is the winner of the pack. Thank you so much, Cruces. And thank you, everybody who joined us.
Y'all are great. Thank you for being here.
Super Bowl.
I'll be there, Cohiba. I'll be there.
There goes Not Near Mint is in the house as well. Thank you for joining us.
Love you, Rob.
That was fun, Cliff, man. It was a good show. It's dinner time. It's time for me to go to bed. Well, it's time for me to have dinner, not time to go to bed. I got, Cliff, I love you, bro.
Love you too. No cover price tonight.
They didn't do this show. It's scheduled.
It is not scheduled.
Oh, then they didn't put it up then.
And it's not running, so
They're supposed to do a show today. It's New Comic Book Day. Oh, check with Lando then.
I mean, these things happen. But hey, you folks coming out, we appreciate you so much.
Definitely.
Even though I have to come racing home on Tuesdays to join Izzy, I love it. I have such a great time. We never get to talk about where I am before I have to race home, right? But I'm at the conference.
I got my set too, man. I got my set too.
Yes.
So it was a quite a big oh yeah, I got it. I got the Superman Homelander. I think I think they're all gonna sell out.
Yeah. I got the A cover. I didn't put myself through all that. I just want to enjoy the story, you know?
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you next time. I'll see you at Cover Price on Monday, and then we'll see you again on this channel on Tuesday where we do top trending comics. Who knows what we're gonna talk about? We might do a 60s spotlight. We might. We'll find out.
80s.
See you guys. Love ya. Excelsior.
I think this is it. I think you're about to go home. Okay. Right. Look, thank you.
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 Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I never said thank you.
And you'll never have to. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I guess I'll see you.